The Max Gaming coming back at you live from Mac Gaming Studios in California with another episode of Space Astronomy 2. I'm the Mac Father, and I'm here today with
Lil Mac 96 here, guys.
Lil Mac in the house. What up,
What's up?
man? As you strip on camera, taking off that armor.
Yeah. Oh, that's strange. I just discovered something.
What?
If you hide your armor, like hide your helmet, then it will also hide your space helmet. Oh wait, did it just do that again? No, now it doesn't.
My helmet's hid and it's showing.
My
I'm
helmet's
spacey.
hid.
I got my space helmet on.
I have my space helmet on. You don't even see my space helmet.
Wow, I must have did something wrong. I don't know.
Well, there it is. There we go.
So, say hi to all the peeps. I hope everyone out there is doing well. We're doing great.
You're doing fantastic.
I want to say, again, thank you for all the response and the viewership. Thank you for... I just noticed something. That's not black right there.
No, it's not. That needs to change.
Sorry about that. I just want to say thanks, a big thanks to everything you guys do for us. Let's get right into the episode today. We're going to do a little bit of a change. We're going to lay out something on the floor and then show you the way we're going to build it into the wall. I think that way would work a little better. Better.
Yeah, better.
Don't forget, we have to change that. Where is it at?
It's on this corner right here, the first ever corner.
All right. So let's go ahead and down here. Don't pay attention to any of that. We did build a little bit of a room here for all of the rocket stuff, our space stuff.
Yeah.
And it's still being, a work in progress. So it's a little cobbly and stony and stuff. But this is the idea behind it. I'm not sure about the colors yet. If the color is going to stay there, I think we might turn that glass into a little bit darker and add some other colors into it. But this unloads into where I believe we're going to launch. Yeah, we're going to launch from. Launch me, man. So there's a couple things that we need to do, right, Lil Mac? Before we can actually get into space, we have to make fuel and make the parts for the rocket. So that means that the fuel part, we're going to use canola oil. Will you stop zooming around? You're like orbiting me right now. Pay attention, damn it. Bonzo is not here today, and he can't keep us on track. You can't just keep orbiting me, circling me. You're making me very nervous.
It seems like you can't English today.
I can't English. So we were talking about there's a couple parts that we need. We need rocket fuel, and we need the parts to build the rocket itself. So we have to start changing canola oil over to fuel, rocket fuel. But to do that, you need the refinery. Okay, and there's 3 different types. The ultimate one, but I don't think we could go right to the ultimate one yet because you still need the zinc ore from extra planets.
What's the other ways to craft the zinc? The other 2 things. Yep, we need that zinc.
Yeah, and then the advanced one even, you need this kind of ingot,
Palladium.
and that's from Jupiter. So we can't. So we need the refinery. But to get the refinery, we can make these copper canisters. That's the easy part. But we need these compressed steel. So there's a couple different ways to do it. The compressor from what is that?
Galacticraft.
Yeah, Galacticraft. Well, that's the only way.
That's Galacticraft core, by the way.
Okay, so to get those, you need a compressor. So if we look up compressor, you can see there's oxygen compressor. Okay, here we go. Electric. So the electric compressor is what we want to get to. So this regular compressor is almost buildable, except for this basic wafer. And that is done in the circuit fabricator. So that's what we've done, put out here real quick. We have the basic circuit fabricator, and we have a basic compressor. And this was just a setup we made just to get to the electric ones. The circuit fabricators actually will be in the wall someday, but we kind of automated it with a pattern. We got 2 patterns, the advanced wafer and the regular wafer. And if you look at the wafers themselves, it takes, let me see, where is that again? It takes a diamond, 2 silicone, 1 redstone, and 1 redstone torch, which is kind of weird, right? The way they fit in here. But I put that pattern in saying it makes 3 basic wafers, orders it up, sticks it in the chest, and then we used Ender IO conduit to stick it in the back. Okay, they're very specific on where these items go. The power, unless you use the wrench, you could use this wrench and flip the power around the 3 sides: this side, the back, or the right. So we left the power on the left. We used Ender IO pipe, but we to extract it or put it in, and then we used importers on the bottom. You can only import off the bottom, so we used importers off the bottom into the AE system to take them out. And this is the setup we'll kind of have over there. One other thing with the Ender IO conduit is we used a speed downgrade. I'm not sure you would have to use that in here, but I know the setup over there we would have to use.
Yeah.
And we left. I don't know if you even have to have the speed downgrade in here.
In this one, I don't know.
Yeah,
This
I
is
don't
only
think we
one
do.
machine.
But if you ordered up and we typed in wafer, wow, I made a lot of wafers.
Yeah,
So we'll
we
just
need
do a
lot.
basic wafer. We'll do 1
10
or 2. Okay? And it starts. And you can look in here. It puts a diamond, 2 silicone, a redstone, and a redstone torch. And then this takes forever.
Yeah, it's really slow.
So when we put this in the wall, we're going to want to do a setup of at least 3. So it speeds it up. 3 for the price of 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bam. Wafers in, and they get sucked in the importers into the RS system. So the same kind of thing we did here. Okay, so this takes 2 ingots, uses some type of fuel, and makes those plates. So I tried to automate this and put fuel into the side,
But that just puts it into the main inventory.
and it just made it put it in the it just put it in the main.
It was
I'm not
really
sure. Maybe you
annoying.
could put the fuel on this side, but
Maybe.
it didn't matter. All we needed was a little bit enough just to make some plates. And what we were looking to do was steel plates, I believe. Let me see. I had two
Yeah, steel plates.
I had 2 patterns in here. One was steel and one was bronze.
Mm-hmm.
And the steel ones were for the electric ones. So if we go to compressor and looked at the electric compressor now that we have the regular one, it used this wafer, bronze, compressed bronze, and compressed steel. This aluminum wire, that's not a big deal. So we made a bunch in the regular one just to make enough to do the electric compressors, okay? And you can see in the wall we have a setup that we're going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you with us?
Yes, I am with
Wake up, kid. So instead, that was very helpful.
I know.
Instead of showing you the setup in here, I thought it would be easier to show it here.
Yeah, it'd be easier to walk through.
So what we're going to want to do is, and we'll show this how we're going to do this. We want all 3 of these machines doing one kind of wafer. And if you look at compressed, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I believe there's 20 different compressed alloys, including the stuff in the extra planets.
Yeah, so there's all kinds of ones up here, well, we can't get yet. But there's 6 ones we could do. We could do copper, we could do tin, we could do aluminum, we could do steel, bronze, iron. We can't do, that's from the meteors on
The moon.
the moon. And
That's from Mars.
Mars, yeah, we only do 6 of them right now. But eventually, all the walls in the middle will have these.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go right into how we're going to do this, okay?
So first thing these machines need is power. Now, these are very specific about where you can put the power in. But it's really, really nice how you can change it around a little bit.
You can change them. If you use the wrench from Galacticraft, you can flip it. What?
You're flipping the machine around.
Hold shift and do it? Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So now you took the input for power off the back. If you hit it again, it's off the right. You hit it again, it goes back to the left. So it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, I think we should leave it like this. It looks fine.
So we'll throw down 3 conduits for power, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So now how are we going to get items in?
We can easily get items in through the back if you put 3 of those item conduits on the back and set them to insert.
We'll switch all these to insert. Like that. And now remember, Lil Mac, I said they can only take items off the bottom.
Yes, these machines are very, very specific and kind of annoying, but they're fun.
So if we put a conduit there,
Mm-hmm.
here, and here for the bottom, all we have to do is go in here, make sure it's on extract, change the brown, channel the brown, and turn redstone to always active. Okay.
And also, that's perfect. Yeah.
And did you do this one? Always active. Did I do that one? No. Always active. Okay, one other thing that bothers me is we don't need these on the sides. So we'll disable that one off the side and disable that one off the side.
Mm-hmm.
So only power is going in to the left. This is coming down straight. This is coming down straight. This is coming down straight. For the extract, going in is all off the back.
Yeah, so now you can put one more item conduit right on the back of that and just bring everything kind of out by one so it connects.
Yeah, because this is brown
Mm-hmm.
and the rest inserting on green. So we can't connect this here. Oops. What?
Yep, just right-click that right there.
What?
What?
Oh, there you
it
go.
goes.
All right, so that's connected, but the two bottom ones aren't. So we can bring this out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that connects everything together. Still only extracting on brown, inserting on green. Now the power I'm going to bring off to the side, and I'll probably bring this down. Okay?
But we also need power right here.
Oh, that's correct, huh?
Yeah, so you can
So we
just
have to
bring it
go
down and over. Easy.
down and then
over.
like that. So it's all connected off this one point.
Mm-hmm.
So for power, let's go ahead and throw a flux plug on here. Select the nuclear. Don't matter on this side. It's connected on this front way. This way is just touching it for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. So how do we get items in and out?
Well, we need a chest. We need, like we have here, a chest and a crafter.
Okay. So let's put a chest here, right? And we'll put one here.
Yeah.
We'll just make this really tight. So on this side, it's going to be on extract or insert and brown, right?
Yep.
And then on this side, it's going to be extract green, and we'll make that always active. And one thing we want to do, since we're dealing with 3 machines, we want to set this on round robin enabled. Okay.
And we also want to throw a speed downgrade in that one.
Yeah. So it's going to stick one item here, one item here, one item here, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's great. So now we put a crafter. And I believe I can use my wrench again to flip it. There. As long as it's pointing that way. And then put a pattern in.
Mm-hmm. And an extractor on this one.
And then we'll add...
Importer.
Not exporter. Importer.
You always get those mixed up.
Bam, like that. Right?
Yes.
We're all good to go. So what we need now is just a little cable. We'll tie these two together like this, down on the ground. And let's just run these temporarily over to this cable.
Yeah, so now you can toss your pattern in there. Was it steel? Yeah.
I put the steel one in. So now if I go into the RS system and type in compressed, and I see steel.
By the way, the reason why we have all these materials and stuff made up is because we did a lot of this off camera.
Yeah, we were testing.
Yeah.
So if I put 10 in here, it's going to put 2 ingots of steel in each machine to make 10 ingots, or 10 times, right? It's going to put 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And the reason why we put the downgrade in is they have to sit side by side. See?
Yeah.
And you don't want them to, like, put all the ingots into here and none in here or one in there. It all has to be even. 1 and 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
1 and 1. 1 and 1. And then those get extracted off the bomb into the brown channel and put into this chest, and that importer imports them in.
Right.
Bam. Piece of cake, right?
Yep. Now
build it in that wall.
Times.
Huh?
Now let's do it 20 times.
Well, maybe we'll just do it 6 times for this with this purpose.
Oh.
So let us cut here. We'll be right back, and then we'll put this into the wall and make it look all... Well, hopefully make it look all pretty. I haven't really got an idea what color we're going to do in the room yet, but
we might. Yeah. We'll have one soon.
We'll have one soon. BRB! And we're back. I'm back. That's the little Mac.
I'm back.
Hope that wasn't too long. That wasn't too long for you guys. That was a little long for us, but it wasn't that bad. We stopped screwing around. We got stuff to tell the peeps.
Okay, fine. Let's
all right, so we got all the patterns in. And we got this all built out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There was a couple things we want to tell you. One, since we're using 3 of these machines, our patterns are tripled. So instead of being 2 ingots to 1 compressed bronze, we're using 6 bronze ingots to 3 compressed bronze.
That's right.
2, 2, 2. 6 ingots, 3 compressed bronze. And all the recipes. Now, there's one other thing we want to say. One of the other things we need is this thing called...
heavy duty plates.
Let me look it up over here. Let me just look at heavy. Right?
Yeah.
And tier 1 heavy plates is 2 compressed steel, 2 compressed aluminum, and 2 compressed bronze makes this 2 heavy duty plates. Mm-hmm. Now, ours is tripled, so we put 3 and 3. 3 and 3, 3 and 3.
So a total of 6.
6 steel, 6 aluminum, 6 bronze equals
6 of those.
6 heavy duty plates. And I'm not sure if that one will work as well. I'm not sure. So I wanted to test it. Let's just test out the... Well, which one's on the bottom?
I think
it's steel, right?
Yeah, I think that's steel.
So let's just go ahead and order... Let's just
20.
order 10 steel.
Okay, 10.
And then we'll see how that puts it in. Let's see if the round robin effect works.
Is that one or is it the one above it?
Oh, it's
it
this
was
one.
The one above it.
So these should stay even. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. See, 4. It puts them in one at a time. One there, one there, one here, one there.
Mm-hmm.
Round robin. Say that fast. Okay, so that all worked out fine. So now when it comes to the heavy-duty plates, I'm not sure if that is going to work out or not.
But it should.
But let's test it. So one recipe is 6. Let's just order 20 of them.
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. So here we go. It put that in. Come on, put the tin in.
There it goes. It did it.
Oh my God. It's working. Now it's got 2 tin over there. I'm worried about it getting messed up.
It won't. Eventually, it'll just keep going round and around.
It will? It won't?
I think it should just keep going round and around.
I hope so. Oh, sorry, Lomac. I didn't mean to do that. Ouch! Oh my God.
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, right. Okay, that evened out. That's even. That one's done. It did work.
I don't know.
We're geniuses. Oh.
I don't know how reliable that's gonna be, but
I just ordered 20 of them. What could happen?
a lot.
Oh my God, we're so close. All we need is fuel and stuff, and we can pack it up and launch pad, and up in the space we go. Oh yes. You stop shooting arrows at me?
No, but it's fun.
Oh man. I'll own you. Okay, I think we don't want this episode to run too long. I think that's it for us. Make sure to like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter. And if you like what we're doing, hit the subscribe button so you get notified. You can hit the bell next to you, next to the subscribe button. Thank you, Lil Mac, for grappling me. If you will you stop screwing me up? If you hit the bell next to the subscribe button, you'll be notified every time we post a video. I hope you enjoy the episodes we're doing. We're having a great time. D-Max Gain sign off.
Peace out.